For me, I chose Franklin Pierce just because it was such a small school, and coming from a prep school with like maximum 400 kids, I kind of wanted to continue going somewhere with such like a close-knit community. My freshman year at Franklin Pierce, I think it took a lot of getting used to, but I played with two girls in high school that both went D1, so for me, my confidence was up, and I think I took a lot from them and carried that over to Franklin Pierce. For the transferring part of it all, it wasn't so much the hockey at Franklin Pierce that I didn't like, it was more so the school. I didn't really like, it turned out I didn't really like having such a small school in college. So coming to UMass Boston, I figured I'd get best both worlds. I didn't really want to be in the city, so being right outside of it worked for me. And then I'm like 30 minutes from my house, so it seemed like the best fit. Coming in as a new transfer was pretty difficult for me, I'd say. I was a little older than some of the girls in my grade, just repeating in high school, and I mean, it was an awkward transition. I wasn't a freshman, so it was, people didn't look at me as a freshman, but people looked at me as new, so it was kind of an awkward stage of like, where do I fit in? And then getting recruited by Berm, but getting Dom as my coach was also another change that I had to face. Coming in and not producing like I did at Franklin Pierce, it definitely took a toll, and it definitely got to my head. And I think the whole time I kind of just thought of like what it was that I was doing wrong instead of focusing on what it was I could be doing better. And I think that was a huge part of why I wasn't playing. And I think finally getting the chance to play and actually producing was a huge boost in my confidence level. This year coming in, I think I had that confidence and knew like what I could bring to the team. And for that, I think it's helped my game a lot. I think Katie and I have such close chemistry just because of how we play. We both play very similar to each other. I trust her on the ice as well. I think if I see that she's coming, I trust that she'll still carry out through the play if I pass it to her. For me personally, I forget what game it was, but I went in the corner and I kind of just threw a backhand pass right out front, and it ended up on her stick, and I don't know how, but I was like, hey, whatever.